U.S. coal stocks moved higher today after the U.S. Supreme Court decided that the Environmental Protection Agency did not properly consider the cost of new regulations as part of its power plant emissions rules. Shares of Arch Coal, Peabody Energy, and Alpha Natural Resources all headed higher, defying the slump in the overall market. Now, the rule was designed to cut hazardous emissions of mercury and acid gases from 460 coal-fired power plants, and it has led to the closing of dozens of power plants over the last 2 years. And joining me now with more is Alix. Good to see you.
Good to see you at a treat on this Monday.
So this is all because of the ruling. The Environmental Protection Agency did not consider the cost when they looked at what this would do to the coal industry.
Which is billions and billions and billions of dollars. And what was also so amazing about this ruling is that coal stocks were having a really bad time. This has been a really hard time for companies. On the one hand, you have a fundamental transition where you're moving from coal to natural gas in terms of electricity. You also have very cheap oil as well. And alternative energy is kind of roaring right now. So all in all, actual demand for coal was struggling. And coal stocks have been so unloved. I mean, they were just like the Satan of stocks, if you could say that.
Well, there you go. The S&P 500 coal and consumer fuel index, there we go, down 51%.
And part of that is you have a lot of pension funds like Norway Sovereign Wealth Fund saying we are not going to buy coal stocks, anything with more than 30%. Divesting their holdings of stocks that have more 30% or more of their earnings from coal. And that is utilities now. That is like the Duke Energies. No matter how fast these companies try and diversify, this is still a big issue. So it was kind of, they need a little bit of love. And you got a little bit of love.
Right. Well, and just to make it clear that this ruling at the Supreme Court now goes down back to a lower court in order to figure out these rules and the costs.
Because you still need the emission rules, of course. You still need to move that forward as well. So we need to figure out that fine line.
Okay.